What's going on, Scorpio? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your reading for, it's January, but this is not a timed reading, so it's going to be for whenever you kind of tap into this. I'm doing timeless readings right now, so I almost forgot that it's not for January. It could be for February too. It's just a reading that I'm putting out there for you guys, but it is general and it may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel like always. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Scorpio. What's going on, Scorps? How y'all feeling? Hopefully y'all feeling good. We're going to be hopping into your present energies to see what the messages are saying for you. This will be your main storyline also right here. After that, we're going to check out your futuristic energy on the left side. This will also be your supporting details too. All right, and then in the end, we're wrapping it up with the fairy card. You guys have the King of Spring. All right, if you're not following me on IG already, you should follow me at IG at chrisanthony14lbs. Sorry that I can barely talk right now, but that's Chris Anthony, 14 pounds. That'll be in the description of the video. Also, if you guys are looking for personal readings with me, you can book those with the details that are in the description of the video. All right, Scorps, let's hop in and see what's going on. So, crowning your reading, we do have the Temperance card clarified by the Star card. Two major arcana energies, which could be talking about a major healing that you guys could be going through right now. Definitely when it comes down to balancing out your life or balancing out your emotional world, grounding yourself also. So you could be doing a lot of things that are grounding you at this time, whatever that could be, you know, whether that's taking a shower, taking a bath, going for a long walk, working out, eating some healthy foods, doing a reading for yourself, doing a meditation. I feel like you guys could be deeply into anything that's grounding you right now and getting pretty creative with those grounding energies. And I feel like this is for a reason, because you're finding your center of gravity. You're finding that place where you feel like you're in the zone. You're trying to have a place of efficiency is what I feel, so that you can be running the most efficient in your life, right? So with the Temperance card, this is talking about finding that place of balance in between two worlds. So this could be the emotional world and the thinking world. This could be the material world and the spiritual world. Trying to find balance, right? So if you've been one of the people that have been heavily into, let's say, spirituality and doing everything that you can for development of your spirituality, but neglecting some of the things in the material world, like eating healthy or working out, or building your finances, or doing something with your time, that can be productive, then this is something that I feel like a lot of you guys could be balancing out. It comes out with a Star card too, so the Star energy is all about hope, healing, and shining. It's all about sharing your gifts. So I do feel like a lot of you guys could be a place that you're finding balance. You're finding a place to pour some of your energy into. It could be helping other people, sharing knowledge with other people, healing other people, sharing your creative talents or gifts or abilities with the audience. I feel like this is you creating an outlet for yourself, Scorpio. So this is creating a certain level of balance for you. Let's say if you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of raw emotion, but you haven't had anything to filter or channel that energy through. During this time, you could be finding a filter or a medium to channel some of that extra energy, or to create more energy for you, right? A lot of times when we use some type of medium like art or tarot reading, or singing, dancing, whatever that could be for you, business, building finances, this is kind of like something that fuels the rest of our life, right? It kind of inspires us to take control of other areas of our life. Or it could just be a place where you're allowing some of those deep subconscious emotions that don't get to be expressed on a conscious level to come out in another way. So some of you guys could definitely be diving into something artistic or creative is what I feel, whether that's music for you or choreography, dance. It could be makeup for some of you guys. It could be beauty, fashion, design. But I feel like you're allowing some of those deep emotions that can't be expressed with words or can't be expressed with conversation to be expressed through a different medium. This could be spiritually for a lot of you guys too. You could be channeling. You could be practicing mediumship, right? Contacting, the other dimension, or spirits or loved ones that have passed on, or ancestors. But I see that some of you guys are doing something to channel a lot of your raw emotional power that the Scorpios have, right? You guys have a very deep well of emotions, right? That's kind of like this unlimited supply of it. But like all water signs, if you don't find something that's healthy to channel it into, then it could create, instability or have us out of balance. So I feel like at this time you are wanting to channel it into your work. And I'm seeing some of you guys are definitely very artistic. You have a very unique artistry about what it is that you do. Yeah, like you're definitely you're unorthodox with whatever it is that you do within the realm of art or the arts. I think you take a really unorthodox approach to it, and you kind of find yourself getting lost in the work that you do. Whoever this is that I'm talking about, it's almost like you channel this intelligence or you channel this genius, through whatever it is that you're doing, and it only comes out through this medium for you. So yeah, this is like an intuitive artwork or an intuitive craft that you have with some of you guys, and it just flows through you. It's like nothing that you really had to formally train for. Even if you did do formally training for it, you didn't need to do it because you're a natural at this thing that you do. Whatever put your hands to do that is intuitive or artistic or creative, you just do this naturally. Like you go with the flow. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be in the flow when it comes down to creation, when it comes down to artistic things or building or ideas. You're just flowing with these ideas. You're flowing with this creative genius. And it can be seen and recognized by other people. This is bringing you some type of attention also with the star card. All right. Right below that, we do have the Ace of Wands energy clarified by the Ten of Cups. So once again, you are ignited. You do have a certain level of momentum and passion. You do have something that you want to release, is what I feel. This could have been something that has been building up, right? The Ace of Wands energy is talking about creative energy, but is very closely tied into the sexual energy too. That's the same energy, right? And like we know, the sexual energy builds up, right? It like starts off at one place and it builds up to a climax. So I feel like with this creative energy or this passion that you have, it's been building up for a while. And it's like you're at this place where you're wanting to release, you're wanting a climax. You need this channel to release this energy that has been building up inside of you. Is what I feel now. That channel for you or that medium for you can be anything, right? I was seeing artistic, but for some of you guys, it could definitely be, some sex at the end of the day. Ten of Cups is here talking about this emotional abundance that you're tapping into. I do feel like you get this release, right? With the Ace of Wands here, this passion that has been building up. You find this medium that you're wanting to channel this energy through. And it's bringing you a high level of emotional fulfillment. Because I do feel like some of you guys have been feeling uneasy or out of balance because there hasn't been anything for you to channel all of this energy into. It's like it's just been sitting with you. And you could have been playing with it, pouring it from cup to cup and just like, feeling it in your body, feeling it in your spirit, but just sitting on this energy and not really having a channel to release it. But you're finding that during this time is what I feel, and this is giving you a level of bliss is what I feel like. You're enjoying doing this. You're enjoying the release. You're enjoying channeling this energy, honing all this energy and putting it on display in a certain way, creating something out of it. So yeah, this strong sexual energy that you have, this strong creative energy that you have is supposed to be placed into some type of creation is what I feel. So that you can go back to feeling balance, and then you load up again, and then you release again, and it's like creating this type of cycle for you. Like I can't even think of the words, but it's creating a certain level of balance is what I feel for some of you guys that are finding this outlet to release all of this energy into. It's making you be more balanced and healthier in other parts of your life is what I feel. Um, let's keep it moving. Over here we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Wands energy. So Two of Pentacles could be talking about you trying to juggle something or find balance in something, going back and forth between two different decisions, or trying to do two things at once. Queen of Wands energy is a multitasker, so she can do two things at once. Um, I feel like some of you guys are definitely in that Queen of Wands energy where you are passionately fired up about your projects, about connecting with other people, about achieving success and doing certain things inside of your life. Yeah, there's somebody that's into building a project is what I'm feeling. Um, but you're definitely weighing your options back and forth. I feel like you are testing the waters at this time. You're kind of like trying things out. You're going through a certain level of trial and error. Um, trying to see what works and what doesn't. Experimentation. The Queen of Wands is a great energy for this because she's a visionary. But a lot of times, in order for her to see her vision come into fruition, she does have to go into action. So this is an action orientated um, energy that you guys are working with, and you are trying out things to see what works and what doesn't, and throwing other things away and introducing other things into the project. And so I like this energy. I feel like you're playing around with it, whoever this is. I'm kind of seeing like a painter that is trying different canvases or trying different oils or paint brushes to paint with, and mixing colors together, and then seeing, okay, that works, this doesn't work. I'm better in this area, I'm not better in this area. And so yeah, it's like a creative process that's taking place here, but you could be doing anything creatively. I do feel like this is the energy of it though. Right below that we have the Chariot card clarified by the Four of Wands. So this is talking about movement taking place. Yes, you have come to a place where you have to move into action, right? I feel like all of the energies around you are pushing you into action. If you haven't been in action, or you haven't seen a lot of movement going on within your creative or business, or something that you are deeply talented in, you're starting to see a certain level of traction take a hold of this project. So something is coming online, something is becoming activated. You're getting that feeling, right, that you're doing something right is what I feel like. You got the aha moment or the epiphany, or you've just been trying to do something for a while. Like I said, if you've been trying to create something or bring something together, you've been trying out a lot of different things. Now there's this integration that happens is what I feel, and you're striking gold right here with this Chariot card. I feel like you have bought or mixed. It's a lot of alchemy that's going on. There's a lot of magician energy that's here too. Some of you guys are highly in that magician energy. I'm surprised that's not here. But you've been experimenting with certain things, trying out different approaches, like weighing different options, and now you have like came up with a full equation is what I feel. the equation that works for you. And so this is going to create a certain level of momentum. It's creating traction. Things are moving forward. Yeah, you have the flow going now. It's like you found your groove, is what I feel. Four of Wands is talking about a level of stability, building on a stable foundation. I feel like you found the foundation or the ground level. You've laid the groundwork for whatever it is that you're working on. And now all you have to do is continue to build on that foundation. And this is when the movement is coming in, because I feel like whatever you were doing before, it seemed as if things were not moving. There wasn't any traction that was taking place. And that's because you were laying the ground level of this project, or the ground level of this business or career, or whatever it is that you're working on. Now that the ground level is complete, though, you're starting to see like movement on the surface level. You're starting to see things move forward in a quicker way. Things are happening a lot faster than they were before, because the ground level is complete. The stability is there. The foundation is laid. And a lot of times what I hear about when they build houses, it takes the longest to lay the foundation. After the foundation is laid, then the rest of the house just goes up pretty quickly. But the foundation has to be the place that holds the rest of the house, so they have to get that right. And so I feel like you have found this secret recipe now, right? After testing out a lot of different ingredients, and now things are going to be moving forward for you. So let's keep it moving. I like this, Scorpio. Like, what are you guys doing over here? We do have the page, not the page, but the Knight of Wands clarified by the Knight of Pentacles here. Two different energies. These could be two different energies that could be surrounding you, a fire sign and an earth sign possibly. This could be somebody that you're connecting with, or two people that you're collaborating with. Some of you guys could be in collaboration with other people when it comes down to getting a business off ground or a project off ground possibly. For other of you people, this could be two suitors that are here for you, definitely, because Scorpio, we all know that y'all got the juice. Like, y'all are very attractive, Scorpio, at all times. It don't matter what you're going through. So I'm not surprised if these two people here are like two individuals that like are after your attention. A fire sign and an earth sign. One is very passionate, wants to move very fast. One moves a little bit slower, but is a little bit more stabilized. Maybe you're going to have to be making a decision. We do have the Two of Pentacles over here. So you're coming off as somebody that is very attractive as the Queen of Wands, probably because you're doing your own thing and you're like working on your own magic over here. And this is like creating certain opportunities for you, I feel like, financially and in love. So you could have two people that are, you're catching their attention because you're in this star energy, which is very magnetic. And they see you doing your thing and they're like, oh, snap. And it seems like you could have two people coming in at the same time, like trying to see what's up with Scorpio. Definitely. So, yeah, I guess you can decide if those are people that, match your caliber or not. Let's keep it moving. In your futuristic energy, we do have the Sun card, the Knight of Swords, the Judgment card is here, and the Page of Wands. So with the Sun card, this is some great energy that you guys are attaching to. You're definitely in high spirits at this time. I feel like once you get this release, once you are tuning into this medium or this channel to release all of this passion that you have, that you feel good. You feel light as a feather. You're feeling like a child again. You're not stressed out, right? You're not feeling anxious. You're not feeling depressed. You're not feeling lazy or apathetic. You're feeling like, oh, snap. Like, I can smell the roses. I'm looking at the clouds and they look beautiful. I'm looking at the flowers and they look good. Like, everybody is looking like they're happy, right? This is that sun energy, just great vibes overall, right? Because of your perception changes. And things that used to look dull, they start to look beautiful whenever you have a certain level of consciousness that comes in, and this consciousness is connected to the momentum that you're moving in. You're very action orientated around this time, so you're just vibing out, like all cylinders are firing, like you're using, you know, all of your being, right? Your spirituality, your body, your mental capacity, your emotional intelligence. And when that happens and we're staying productive, it's like life is just better for some reason. That's how humans are made. So I'm feeling that energy for you. Under here, we do have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Two of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this is more so your energy. I don't feel like this is another suitor coming in. It could be, though. You could have a fire sign after you, an earth sign, and an air sign. But I feel like you're just wanting to move things along very quickly when it comes down to a new beginning, Two of Wands energy. When it comes down to making a certain decision to go through with something. This is quick movements and quick action that you're taking. Two of Wands is an action-orientated card, too. It comes right after the Ace, right? So this is you building on that potential, you building on that momentum that you've already started for yourself, and not wasting any time in the process. So the Knight of Swords is charging forward to the next level of commitment, the next level of accomplishment and success. I feel like you have something going for you, Scorpio. And you're making sure that you keep it going. So you're wanting to just continue to keep momentum, which is very, very smart. All right, below that we have the Judgment card clarified by the King of Wands. So this could have to do with awakening. There could be a fire sign that is around you at this time, possibly, that is awakening, or that is awakening to some truth maybe regarding you, is what I'm feeling. This could be somebody that's going through the awakening process, and maybe you have been the person that has been kind of guiding them along, or maybe you have been the cause of their awakening is what I'm kind of feeling. But they're seeing you in a different light is what I feel. I feel like you could have been the person that triggered this person to have like an ego death or a dark night of the soul, and to have a consciousness shift. And now they're wondering, like, who are you? Like, who is Scorpio? Who is the Scorpio? Like, why am I feeling this way about them? Why have they made me go through this dark night of the soul? Like, what did they do to trigger me? Yeah, you could be this person's a strong soulmate to this person, or this could be a twin flame type of connection, possibly. But I do feel like this could be somebody you already know, and something could have happened, like there was a very strong attraction that you had with them, and then there was some ghosting that could have happened. Either they ghosted you or you ghosted them. There was a lot of intense energy around here, but somebody was awakened by the other person because of the intense emotions and the intense feelings, and there was some healing that needed to be done and some trauma that needed to be healed. But you guys triggered each other in a certain way, I feel like. Maybe you activated this person spiritually, and so they're thinking about how you have activated them, or maybe there was a fire sign that activated you spiritually and made you awaken to your higher calling and made you want to live out your soul's mission. Yeah, that happens sometimes. So this is some type of connection that you have here with this fire sign, is what I'm feeling. That's on a very spiritual level. And maybe this person could be coming back around if you guys have history. They could have went through a very spiritual, deep spiritual experience, and could be coming back around to tell you about it, or to like let you know of some clarity that has come into them. Possibly. Page of Wands energy is here clarified by the Empress card. So this is talking about a new beginning that's here. Something new is coming in. This could be how this fire sign is coming in as a newer person, or wanting a new beginning with you, a new passionate beginning with you. because they do see you as the Empress. So this person looks up to you in some type of way. Maybe you are more spiritual than them, and they admire your spirituality. They admire your path. Maybe they were not as spiritual until they came into contact with you and you started to activate them. Um, but they see you as somebody that's very nurturing, that's very loving, that's very attractive, that's very resourceful. And I feel like they want to have another new beginning with you, is what I'm feeling here. So you have a lot of attention going on for you right now, Scorpio. And you're very much so focused on creating something for yourself too. So I guess it'll be up to you if you can do two things at once. Because you are going to be juggling something. Juggling a lot of things. So you do have a lot of on your plate right now, Scorpio. So definitely take it easy when you can. Don't spread yourself too thin. Let's go into your fairy card. We do have the King of Spring. It says innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. Financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. So that's what's up. King of Spring energy. You guys are definitely innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical at this time with all of this creative energy swirling around you, this Ace of Wand energy, this Star card that's here, the Chariot. You're definitely, like I said, creating and innovating and finding a lot of ingenuity in what it is that you're doing, creating leverage for yourself and channeling this creative genius through this platform that you're using. So yeah, let's wrap it up right there, Scorpio. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. If it did, like always, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm going to be coming back with another reading soon for you guys, maybe in another week or so. Thank you for always showing love, Scorpio. I'll see you guys